What is this?
I'm digging a hole.
Did you dig all of it by yourself?
Yes, it was hard, but I dug all of it.
How long have you been digging?
I've been digging for 3 days. But don't worry, I have experience. I've dug lots of holes before.
Okay, look, here's Nelreen. She's Elneen, right? Yeah, that is true. That goiter is just gonna be there the whole time. Like it's just gonna be anytime. Let's starting right now. Let's do a goiter count. How many goiters we can spot? We got our first one. Let's see how many Oblivion NPCs have some sort of like weird neck goiter, the skibbity neck, as we'll say.
You have no proof. You can
bitch, I have your sword. Anything. I have your sword and a dead cat. Oh, okay, right. That's yes. They pull out the sword. That's where you're wrong, bitch. I have your sword. This may as well be closed caption television footage. I've got you by the dick and/or balls, sir, madam, sir.
And with it, you'll do what? I'm not even the one you want. Noreen is behind it. You'll need solid proof to pin it on her.
did just okay? You know, this is. In quite the twist, a Perry Mason style mystery we've got here. It would appear that Nelreen has now fingered Mureen. Alley-oop. This is fun. You just use these. Oh, I missed that one. Well, you know, it's not about the jumps you miss. It's about the leaps you don't take. Any one of these people in this city could have been a conclusion that I leapt to. That one guy down there talking about the skizzies and the flailies and the dooley wop Altelias, he's probably got a shiv in his pocket with her name
Bless
carved
us,
into
citizen.
it. Syl, S-Y-L. He got that completely, perfectly accurate. It's the only word he got right, but he just doesn't know which one of the people in town she is. It's her unnominated twin, right? I vaguely remember that. Yes, that was what they did. Sheogorath like took them down, and then like just siphoned it out of them. It was just like that scene in Iron Sky. Oh, right, this lady. Hey, wait a second. I've been here before. I tortured you last time. At least I think I did. I was kind of a little in the bag at that point, but I'm pretty sure I tortured you already.
Just finished a lovely conversation with Uncle Leo. It seems he's not feeling well today.
Who's
Lost
Uncle
an
Leo?
arm.
Uncle Leo, okay, that's great. Well, ma'am, I have a few questions for you and
See,
the uncle
you've
that
done
lives
quite
in
a
your
bit
head.
of work to track me down.
Or that you may
Yes,
or may
I
not have
orchestrated
murdered
it.
as a child
Syl
and now
deserves
keep
to die
alive
a
as like
painful
some sort of
death
a
for turning
Greenborn
on all
prisoner
of
in your
us
head.
and consorting with our enemies. Go ahead, do what you will. Nothing matters now.
I'm sorry, I caught everything but the fuck you bit. I think we're just gonna have to. Can we shock her? Hurt her? Can we shock her?
You got what you need.
No, I
Shouldn't you be
haven't.
running off
What
to
I need is a
tattle like
car
good
battery.
little
Hurt her.
servant?
Get over here.
Take care.
Fine. Fine. Useless. Useless. You said you signed up for this job because you loved it, not because you wanted a paycheck. Oh, I don't really know what her name is. I don't really care if she tells me her actual name. I just want her to tell me things. At this point, I've gone mad with power. Clearly this is some sort of devolving late Soviet era situation. Syl is going full Stalin mode. She's got a weird, like, new left interracial couple banging in the room next to her. Maybe in the same bed. If memory serves, I think that all three of them share the same bed. Did I hallucinate that or maybe dream that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure at one point I went into a room and there was a bed and all three of them were in it. But it wasn't like, the weird part is that it wasn't like, it was kind of simultaneously like she was the master and they were both like her concubines, but then simultaneously like they were the couple and she was just like their dog or something. Like
What
one of those
news do
little
you have to
yappy
report,
dogs.
Inquisitor? Have you found who is responsible?
Oh, ma'am, have I got a gift for you.
Is that so?
It's Murine. Now, normally,
shall
I would have
have her
to,
brought to the
now you see
torture
this?
chamber at
I'm
once.
turning a high elf
Meet me
in,
there
right?
shortly.
Okay?
What?
So if we ever start connecting dots with the King of Worms and the Mages Guild, or Mana Marco and his cult to bring about Mehrunes Dagon, or any number of other high elves who all seem to be up to scheming some kind of bullshit, we're going to remember that I turned them in, right? So I'm not like part of that conspiracy, right? You keep walking and you're not answering me. I really need a clear answer on this. Like, I'm safe, right? Like, I don't want to, I did this so I wouldn't have to go into that cage. Yeah, see, that was the bed. That was the bed right there. That, okay, I must have hallucinated that. That's nowhere big enough for all three of them. Okay, I guess. Oh, it's wow, you got it. Wow,
to kill me, I understand.
you are fast.
The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately.
Do I? Wait, I do it? Do you do it? That's what the button's for? But that's...
You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do.
That is the most convoluted James. That is the most convoluted James Bond Moonraker death laser weapon I've ever seen, and madam, I adore it.
May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike.
Yes, glory to great leader Syl. Long may she reign. Never shall I question her. Snitchin' is bitchin'. I believe that wraps things up. Alright, yes, I've come to understand madness. Mostly through torture, instigation, and crippling drug addiction. Which, you know, that's about expected, right? Yes! I think the man face kind of like hides the goiter. Like maybe she can take the goiter and then like manipulate it around like some sort of cartoon physics neck, and so it moves underneath the skin to like become the Adam's apple. Yeah, no final words, no great speech. Murine is just like, which is again, I'm just like, is it even a plot, or is it just people who like one time said, oh fuck that bitch, you know, someone should teach her what's what? No, we have no idea. It's just like she could. Hell, I'm pretty sure that this guy probably masterminded the whole thing. This is all your idea, wasn't it? Yeah, you're the one who's doing all of this. You're the actual conspirator, I'm sure.
Oh, look who's here. Well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled.
I do actually. I feel actualized. You know, I never really spent a lot of time thinking about what I really want out of life. You know, it's all career, responsibilities, bills, money, that sort of thing. But really, you know, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, right? So we got this rape palace, we got this torturer. We're gonna like build upon this. Do we get to like activate the rape dungeon?
A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion.
Yes, it'll be the Great Reset. Powerful. Everything will change and everything will stay the same.
Me, Prince of Madness, a new
Sheogorath!
Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
What's wait, okay.
Because you seem
although
nice
this is handy
sort.
because I'm pretty sure Daedric Prince will just completely allow me to sidestep all of those high elf conspiracy rumors, right? Like that kind of immediately throws you out of that category, right?
Nicely.
No, I think he actually does kind of have some couch fuzz in his beard, honestly. Like, yeah, I can see a little bit there.
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so. But
that's probably like he probably does have a couch filled with cheese somewhere.
It's a pain to replace.
But he doesn't like reach between the cushions and then pull out a whole like disc of cheese.
Since
this isn't your grandpappy's Prince of Madness. He just shoves his face in there. This is Sunny in Philadelphia, Prince of Madness. This is Danny DeVito crawling out of the couch naked, covered in oil like a baby being birthed into the world.
I've told you too much for now. Listen
Except
to
in this
me.
case, he's just eating
Prattle on.
cheese.
I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
Oh yeah, sure thing. So what's
Now,
sorry, I was just
you've seen the great
I was just kind of
torch that
talking
burns
to
brightly
the
over New
middle
Sheogorath.
distance. I didn't hear anything you were saying. This
Because it
island might be
doesn't.
getting to me. What are we
It
talking
should,
about? What are we
but
doing?
It doesn't. You'll fix that.
Can I
You'll
use the
go
rape
to
palace
Cylon
yet?
and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh,
Right.
and take care with my minions at Cylon.
Cylon,
Their eternal
Cylon.
quest to please me. They're constantly fighting over Cylon. It can be tiresome, but really...
Oh, it's gonna be one of those
Divinely
dungeons
tiresome.
where like all the
Well,
light
that's
skins
your
and the dark
problem
skins
now.
are in a race
Off with
war.
you. I don't
we're
want to
just
see
well,
again
that's
until the
great,
great
you know.
torch is lit.
It's not going to
I
be
wouldn't
good for
want
trying
to
to
have
sidestep
that
those high elf
much.
conspiracy theories, but you know,
Oh,
it's fine.
don't forget
We
to
are
make
going to
use of
play
dear
both sides
Haskell.
against each other for
Between
fun and
you
profit.
me, if he's not summoned
'Cause if you can't
3 or
make
4
money in a
times
race
day, I don't think he
Well, I
feels
mean, you probably should be able to
appreciated.
make money in most circumstances, but it would be kind of easy then.
Come visit again. Or now, look out your eyes.
Okay, that's message received. That's a cryptic message, like the horse's head in The Godfather. If I screw this one up, he's gonna put me in the chair. Not like figuratively as an execution. He will actually glitch me into the chair. It'll be like the darker half of one of those Meat Canyon cartoons, where he just starts like breaking my body. You can hear the snapping, but my voice is still feebly calling out, you know, for mercy and in pain.
Speak, citizen.
And then it will end zooming out as we pan away from that room, and there's just this chair of my mangled body going, please, no, please stop. I'm sorry, please, I just want to go home. I don't want to be a chair, no. And then, of course, the door will just shut. We may linger for a few seconds, and then, subscribe. All those usual calls to action.